Well, part of this conversation on the rotomolding leadership is I have started, but they're asking from now onward, asking every guest to give some guidelines. We call it rotomolding best practices. So,
yeah,
can you share as a final part of this session, today's session, share your guidance?
I'll share this. Yeah. So I think the key takeaways for the people who are listening to this webinar, first of all, choose your product very carefully, in the sense that, as I was saying, that you should choose a product which has a possibility of scalability, which has, you can scale up that product. So water tank, let's say when I started, had a possibility to be at each and every household of the country. So that was something that really made the difference, and you become a household brand. So I think selection of product is very, very important. Personally, I would always say that choose a product which is B2C, because in that case the valuation always increases. When it is a B2B product, at times you are limited to your limited number of customers, but when it's a B2C business, you can expand to the whole population. Second, I have always found that innovation is the key growth accelerator. Whenever I have had a quantum jump in the business, it has always been because of innovation. So if you follow someone, you will maybe do something good. But when you start thinking, you become, start innovating things, you become the market leader in that thing. And people start looking at you, that what you will do next. So, and as I said, that the things that really changed my company's perception. So I'll give you an example, in the sense that when we were making water tanks, we were the companies who were introducing new features every year, something new, something new. So people were always looking at us, that what you are bringing is always good and different, and that helps them to get more margin when they sell. So when we entered into piping business in 2004, so wherever we were selling water tanks, everybody said that, okay, we'll buy your pipe, because they had that faith in us, that yeah, whatever you would be doing would be of good quality, would be an innovative product. So that helps. So I think innovation is one of the main thing which would help you in achieving growth. And always be in a learning mode. Be always part of trade shows, exhibitions, seminars, meet people, understand. There's so much to learn, in endless. I think you can never stop learning. And what I feel is, at times people think too much ahead, in the sense that they say, okay, this is what I want to be 20 years from now. But I think it's actually foolish to really think so much ahead in future. If you just keep on planning your expansion plan for next 3 years, that's more than enough. So what we did in last 30 years of our existence, we just, whatever we were earning, we were investing. So that was really something we kept on, because the market was there. And if you expand, you get the best return out of your money. If you keep it in bank or you invest anywhere else, you'll get some return, but not same as you get in your own company, because you are seeing it, you're monitoring it, you're doing it yourself. So I think expansion is something that you should be look, but not too much in ahead. Just 4 years of your planning should be there. And there is one more thing that I would like to add. People just keep on thinking about profits, how much profit the company is making, that's it. But I think that's not important. What I have learned is, profit is important, but more than that is how much valuable is your company. Because when we had this collaboration with Vaven, this value really played the role. It was not that profit what we were making, it was like how much value we have created. And this collaboration only happened because Vaven saw that there is so much value that Vectors can add in their portfolio in India. So it's always the value, and not the profit that you should be focusing on. Obviously, when profit increases, value automatically increases, but your focus should be on value rather than profits. And one more thing I would say is to not get attached to a solution or a process. You are a businessman, you should think like a businessman, you should not think like a roto molder. So it's not that if roto molding is one that is what you are doing, be open for other processes as well. There can be more than one solution to a problem. So don't get attached to it. Look like just provide solutions rather than stick to a process or get biased with one process. And obviously, joining hands with other companies would always help you. It's like 1 and 1 becomes 11 rather than 1 and 1 becomes 2. Right from the very beginning, I was doing this alone. I joined hand with my partner Atul, and both of us really took Vectors to the next level. Then we joined hand with a private equity firm in 2014. That really helped us to take it to the next level. Then now we have recently joined with Vaven, and I'm sure that would also create history. So from that perspective, I feel that joining hands always helps. So these would be the key takeaways, Param.
Fantastic. Best takeaways, guys. I think it's really you put nicely with solid points for the audience, for the industry, how to run their businesses. Thank you very much. Appreciate. Now invite Martin.